Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm going to be doing a makeup look. It's going to be kind of like a goth, smoky eye with black lipstick. And I'm going to be doing a movie review. I had the idea to do movie reviews while I'm doing my makeup, like movies and makeup. I used to watch Bailey Sarian. I don't know, I'm just not super into true crime because it just makes me really sad. Instead of talking about a mystery or true crime story, I'm going to talk about movies. And in this first installment of the series, I'm going to be talking about the movie Vampires that came out in 1998, directed by John Carpenter. So the reason why I watched this movie is because of Cheryl Lee, who is one of the main characters. So if you don't know, Cheryl Lee, she plays Laura Palmer in Twin Peaks. She's on my shirt right now. That is her. I'm a huge Twin Peaks fan, so just so you know, I'm gonna be reviewing more like David Lynch making videos about Twin Peaks. I love Cheryl Lee, but she hasn't been in much other than Twin Peaks. I mean, she's been in some other things, but nothing that I've ever seen. So my dad is a collector of 4K movies. It doesn't have very good reviews, actually. Yeah, my dad was like, oh, you should watch this movie Vampires. It's not like the best movie ever, but it has Cheryl Lee in it. It also has the actor James Woods. He's the main character. So he plays this guy who is a vampire slayer. Like, apparently his parents were both killed by vampires or like turned into vampires or whatever. Also, this is gonna have spoilers in it, so beware of spoilers. It also stars, his name is Thomas Ian Griffith. He plays the master vampire. Him in this movie with the longish black hair. Honestly, like, he's like the bad guy, but I was like, ooh, like, and just like he has like, they did like a voice effect. I'm gonna be doing like a purple smoky eye. This movie also has Daniel Baldwin, who is Alec Baldwin's brother. I did not know he had a brother that was an actor. Had no idea. Cheryl Lee is so gorgeous. Just her character doesn't have a lot of lines. She's just kind of like reacting. So I blended that out. I'm doing a circular eyeshadow look, which is not typical for me. Normally I do winged out eyeshadow. The beginning of the movie starts with them going into this house where they think vampires are living. I mean, they're not living, but there's like this whole team of vampire slayers. The way they kill them is first they stab them in the heart, because I guess that's like the typical way to kill a vampire. But then to get rid of the body, to make sure that they're really dead, they drag them out into the sun and then they just like burst into flames. They go to a motel, like this whole crew of vampire slayers, they go to a motel, are like partying with some women at the motel. So Cheryl Lee is one of these girls at the motel, and she goes up to the main character. The main character's name is Jack Crow. She goes up to him and is like, meet me in your room or whatever. As she goes into his room, the master vampire is there and he bites her. He's like in the corner like a bat. Like, it's a cool scene actually. But she doesn't die. She actually doesn't get killed by the master vampire. But then he goes back to where all of the vampire killers are partying with these girls, and he like just kills them all. Like, it's just like very gruesome. It's explained later on in the movie that he's like the leader of all vampires because he was the very first vampire, like back in the 13th century or something. Anytime people are killing vampires, he goes and kills these people. Jack Crow, he goes to a priest because there's like a priest supposed to be with them when they kill the vampires, I guess, because It has to do with like being like possessed. Vampires are like demons basically. So he goes to this priest and he has like a protege priest also with him who ends up going with Jack Crow to find the master vampire, Father Adam something. So now he has this priest with him and he's like not too fond of the priest. I actually literally love the priest that comes along for the ride. Like, he becomes such a great character. He's like a very good priest, like just like very faithful, helpful in times of trial. Daniel Baldwin's character is like watching Cheryl Lee, making sure she's not like turning into a vampire, because it takes like a few days for them to fully turn into a vampire, but once they've been bitten, they start to get like telepathy. Like, she has these visions where she can see where the master vampire is and like what's happening. So they want to keep Cheryl Lee's character around. She tries to jump off the building, tries to jump off the balcony or whatever. James Baldwin's character like pulls her back in, but then they fall through a window and then he gets cut. And then she like instantly like kind of like bites him like where he got cut. So he's like, did you just bite me? I was like, ooh. So then when Jack Crow comes back, he's like, did anything happen? Anything else you want to tell me? Because he tells him like how she tried to jump off, they fell through the window and he got cut. Like, he tells him that, but he doesn't tell him he gets bit by her. So he's like hiding that he's turning into a vampire too. That is the eye look. Now I'm gonna do foundation. I just use this one. It's from Catrice Cosmetics. Basically, the master vampire is trying to find this black cross. He goes to this town that's like a deserted town, like a ghost town basically, barely anyone's there. Brings like a bunch of vampires. The master vampire comes out, takes the main character, and is like basically gonna crucify him. The priest that's been helping out, he's like hiding when they take the main character to like crucify him, because they need to do this like ritual so that the vampires can live during the day. So they need this priest to do the ritual, but the good priest is like hiding from them, and then he gets on the roof and shoots the bad priest that's working with vampires. So he saves the day, basically. The main character gets away, and then he stabs the head vampire, wherever he's hiding, and the ceiling breaks, and then the light shines, so then the head vampire is no more. He dies from the light. So that is about it. And then, but the thing is, Cheryl Lee and Daniel Baldwin's character are both vampires now, or like he's slowly turning into a vampire. So the main character is like, I'm gonna find you guys can go for now, but I'm gonna find you and I will hunt you down. Just because the main vampire dies, that doesn't mean that all the other vampires die too. Cheryl Lee and Daniel Baldwin's character go off. They're like a couple now or whatever. I really liked it. The only other John Carpenter movie I had seen was The Fog. I mean, different plots, but like similar vibe. Yeah, I thought it was a good movie, to be honest. Like, it was a good watch. It's not like one of my favorite movies of all time, but I really liked seeing Cheryl Lee in something other than Twin Peaks. She is such a good actress in Twin Peaks and Fire Walk With Me. So it's like, why wasn't she in more stuff? I don't know why it gets bad reviews. I mean, it was kind of a short movie, and I guess it was like kind of predictable what was gonna happen. Like, you knew that eventually the master vampire was gonna get killed. That was obvious. I was hoping that he would live and like Cheryl Lee becomes a vampire, and then it becomes like a Lost Boys type of thing where like the vampires are the main characters. I thought it was just like, I didn't know that when I heard of this movie, I saw like a picture of Cheryl Lee like as a vampire, and I thought like she was a vampire the whole time. Like I didn't even know she was like a normal person who gets bit slowly as the movie goes on. She turns into a vampire. I did not know. And the scene when she turns into a vampire is like so slay. Like the way she is kind of like stumbling. She just like eats this guy's neck and she has like blood like dripping down, and her outfit, that whole time she's wearing the same outfit. The outfit she has on is so cute. Like I literally want that outfit. It's like this purple cardigan with like a mini skirt and like heels. But like I said, she doesn't have very many lines, but her acting is still so good. Like she does such a good job at acting kind of like out of it, sort of, because she's like turning into a vampire. So anyway, I liked the characters. The main character is just like, he's just like a badass. Like that's his main trait. Like he's a badass that slays vampires. So my dad said that the acting is like kind of over the top, and I felt like it kind of was, but I thought it was just like it made sense for the movie. Like I understood the vibes, and the music was so good. It's like in the West, like somewhere, like kind of like a deserty vibe, like Western kind of like cowboy type music. So that was pretty cool. I liked the character, the one character, the priest that like helps them out. There's some good scenes with him. Like, I don't know. I kind of want to watch this movie again, but it was definitely a vibe. Like, I don't know. It was just like very cool to watch. And now that I know what happens, I feel like it'll be even better. But definitely worth checking out. Yeah, like I said, it doesn't have good reviews. Like, whatever the Rotten Tomatoes is, it's like really low. I liked it, so I would recommend it. And if you're a Twin Peaks fan and you want to see Cheryl Lee in something else, definitely check it out, because she's just such a great actress. Like, she's good in anything. But I've only seen her in these two roles, so yeah, it's just kind of sad, like, that she wasn't in more stuff. I mean, she could still be in more things, like, now. So I used this one from Wet n Wild. It is like a pink toned highlight. I feel like Sabrina Carpenter right now. And I just realized this look is kind of like, well, once I do the lipstick, it's gonna be super vampy, but I love it because Cheryl Lee's character wears like a purpley outfit. So this is like a vampire, like a purple vampire look. So, but anyway, yeah, this is by Unicorn Snot. It is their Quiet Riot Lip Glitter Duo. The lipstick side and then the lip gloss, and the gloss is a glitter. Okay, so that is the look. I am literally obsessed with how this turned out. I feel like my review was like not that interesting. It was just like me talking about the plot and then like a few of my opinions. Genuinely liked it. Like I didn't have any issue with it. I wish it would have shown Cheryl Lee as a vampire for longer, because there's only like this one scene really where she like fully becomes a vampire. Here's some shots of the makeup look. Thank you so much for watching. Definitely check out the movie if you're a Cheryl Lee fan, or if you just like kind of like vampire movies. I want to be like a connoisseur of vampire movies because I love vampires. Like obviously I've seen Twilight, I've seen The Lost Boys, but I haven't seen there's just like so many different types of vampire movies, you know? Like they're all so different. So I am gonna check more out, and yeah, let me know if you liked like movie reviews and talking about movies, So I will definitely do more in the future. This was just the first makeup and movies from Makeup and Mystery, which is me. That is it. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!